Feel yourself arriving here on your mat for practice. Beautiful. And then bring your hands together at heart center. Feel your fingertips and your palms touch. With your hands together here in Anjali Mudra, I want to encourage you to take a moment to think about India. I really want to honor and acknowledge that while it seems like things might be getting relatively a little better here in our country, that's not what's happening in India. And I want to just honor the cost of this virus on lives and communities and cultures, people all around the globe. But right now, at particularly this moment, I think it's really important to send our thoughts and our prayers and our love to India, especially because this practice originates from that area. And it's given me, and I hope you, so much. I want to acknowledge the roots of this practice and the people and send them our love. Just sit with whatever comes up for you. Keeping that in your heart as we move together and breathe together today. Let's tune in and chant. Keeping your hands together at heart center, please take a deep inhale. And then exhale fully, let it go. Inhale. Big inhale. And bow your head into your hands. Release your hands. Yeah, welcome. Okay, let's start. We'll stay right here and seated. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Starting to expand your side bodies. Reach through your fingertips. Sides are long. Good, and then right hand goes down, side bend over. Inhale as you come up, reach, lengthen out, and then other side. Yeah. Back up to center, inhale, reach. Draw your ribs in, and we're going to take a twist to the right. So exhale, twist to the right. Left hand on your right knee. As you inhale, lift your chest. Maybe even tilt your head back slightly so you're not coming forward, and then exhale, twist. A little deeper. Inhale back to center, lift up. Exhale, twist, opposite side. Bring your heart forward. Maybe your head goes back a little bit as you twist. Back to center, inhale. We're going to do the first side again. Exhale, twist. And then your right arm lifts up and over, coming into a side bend as you twist. Oh yeah, big opening. Good. Exhale, hands come down to your knees with your arms crossed. Good. Back goes to the back of the room, so you're getting like a rounded curved spine. Good. Inhale, uncross. Roll your chest forward, heart moves forward. Beautiful. All right, neutral out. We'll do second side, lift up. Exhale, twist left. Establish your twist, lift up through the crown of your head. Soften into the pose. And then opposite arm floats up, side bend. Exhale, cross your arms, grab a hold of your knees, roll your spine back. Good, inhale, heart moves forward. Yeah, good. Back to neutral. Okay, let's do some shoulder rolls, big shoulder rolls back. Yeah, good, and then bring your hands back behind you. You can interlace your hands at your sacrum. Roll your shoulders back. Keep a little bend in your elbows here. Lift your heart up. Beautiful. All right, release. Good. Okay, let's take our strap. We're going to do some shoulder flossing this morning to open up. So first, take your strap. We'll open it so that our arms are like a Y. Yep, good. Hands out in front at first. Plug your shoulders in. So shoulder blades go back onto your back. Plug your upper arm bones into the socket. And then as you inhale, move your arms up. Keep your arms plugged in. Up, up, up. Yeah, good. And then they can go just a little bit behind your head. Yeah, starting to get an opening. Good. And then down. Move slow. Going to do that a few more times. Inhale, come on up. Good. And then if you want to go a little deeper, you might want to open up your arms a little bit on your strap. Back. Oh, yeah. And up. One more time like this. Yeah. Come back up to the top, and then we'll do a side bend over and up and side bend. Good. Back up. Then we're going to make like a figure 8 motion. Taking it as wide and as deep as you want. It's kind of a little bit of a brain teaser. Make it feel good in your body. There's really no right or wrong here. All right, back up to center. Good. Now, just grab your strap a little bit closer, not quite so wide in your Y. Good. And then we're going to trace behind your head big circles. Yeah, so the strap is going behind your head, getting that big stretch through your upper arms and your shoulders. Lift up through the crown of your head. Make sure that your ribs are staying tucked in. They're not popping out. Good. Then we'll go the opposite direction when you're ready. Okay, last one. Big revolution. And back up. Reach up. And then float your arms down. Beautiful. All right, set your strap aside. Good. All right, we're going to do Garudasana arms to warm up a little bit more here. So open up your arms, inhale. We're going to do right arm on top. So arms cross, right arm on top. You can either bring the backs of your hands together, or if you can wrap your hands and your palms come together, either way is fine. Good. Garudasana hands lift up through your elbows. So it's not, see that? It's not down here. We're trying to raise up. You'll get a much deeper stretch. Yeah, good. Good. And then exhale, bow in. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bow. with your breath. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Come on up, uncross, reach out, and then we'll take second side. So now left arm is on top. Take your variation, your version of Garudasana. Lift up through your elbows. Inhale, exhale, bow in. Lift, inhale, exhale, bow. Into the midline. Last one. Good. Uncross, uncurl, reach out. Good, and then exhale, hook your thumbs like you have wings and your fingertips, and then bring that right into your heart. Take a breath here. Big breath in. Flutter your fingers like you're fluttering your wings. Softly release your hands. Yeah, all right. Let's move onto all fours. Blanket can go off to the side. Coming into all fours. Good. Let's do puppy dog pose. So move your knees back a little bit or walk your hands out, either one. And you're going to keep your hips right over your knees, lengthen out through your spine. So it's like downward facing dog arms without the legs. Lengthen out. Keep your navel and your spine integrated. Extend through your shoulders, reach through your fingers, press down through the pads of your hands. Lengthen and extend. Beautiful. All right, come on in. Walk back into all fours. And then we're going to do downward facing dog. So keep your knees bent here at first. And then you can begin to walk out your dog. Hips move a little bit side to side. And again, you're pressing down through your hands and lifting up through your hips. So there's a lengthening out action in this pose where you're pressing down and lifting up simultaneously. Keep the head lifted so that the ears are right in line with the upper arms. And then you can come into a more still downward facing dog if you're still walking your dog, opening up through the back of the calves. Breathe in and breathe out. See if you can find a steadiness and ease here to your downward facing dog. On your next inhale, forward to high plank. Lengthen out through the crown of your head. Exhale, down dog. Press it back. I'm going to do a few more times. Opening up through the shoulders some more. Down, up, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, high plank. Press. Exhale, down dog. Two more. Good. This time come to high plank. Exhale, drop to your knees. Lower down onto your belly. All the way down. Press into the tops of your feet. Take your fingertips wide so they're off your mat and you're coming into like spider fingers. Center your chest right in the center of your mat. Press your feet down. Inhale, curl up. Yeah. Exhale, lower. Tuck your toes. Press back, downward facing dog. Bring your right knee down. We're going to do a knee down side angle. So right knee comes down and then start to turn, lengthen out through the side of your body, all the way from your extended leg and the back of your mat through your fingertips. Keep your head lifted so your ear is right in line with your upper arm. Beautiful. Exhale, hands come down, downward facing dog. Second side, left knee down. Turn so you're in side angle. Knee down, side angle. Lengthen out. Breathe. Steadiness and ease. Exhale down. Downward facing dog, press back. Make sure your feet are nice and wide on your mat, at least hip width distance. Take a bend in your knees and you're gonna walk your hands all the way back to your feet. Ground into the soles of your feet. Keep a bend in your knees, come onto fingertips, like spider fingers. Hips go way back. Lengthen out. Good. Now weight into your feet. We're gonna come up for skier pose. So it looks like this. Weight goes in the back of your heels, lengthen out. So a little different than chair pose in that your torso is more parallel to the floor. Lengthen out. You could also keep your hands in your hips here if that felt better for your back. Keep breathing. Anchor into your feet. Reach through your fingers. Strong legs. Good. Hands to your hips. Press into your feet. Stand up. Inhale, sweep up. Interlace your fingers at the top with your pointer fingers towards the sky. Create that steady container. And then exhale, float your arms down. Beautiful. All right. Walk to the top of your mat. Make sure you have blocks handy. I like to have mine right at the top of my mat. We're going to use those soon. All right. Press into your feet. Inhale. Sweep up. Exhale, we're going to fold forward, bringing our hands onto our blocks. You can choose your height. Fold. Inhale. Ardha Uttanasana, lengthen out. Straighten your arms, lengthen out through the crown of your head. Good. Now, as we exhale, please step your left foot back. Bring your left knee down. We're coming into a low lunge. Yeah. All right. Open your arms up, kind of like you're holding two platters, like two big serving platters. Roll your shoulders back. So feel that external rotation of your shoulders. Lift up through the crown of your head. Press down through your feet. Super strong here. Like you're serving it up. Good. Inhale, open your arms a little wider. Exhale, hands come together towards the midline. Round your spine. Inhale, open. Good. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. And then we're going to take Garudasana Arms. So we're going to have our left arm on top. Cross your arms. Left arm goes on top. Taking your variation of Garudasana. Lift up through your elbows. Maybe curl your head back slightly. Good. Uncurl, lift up. Reach your fingertips up, and then left hand goes down, right arm goes up for a twist. Steadiness and ease in your breath. Exhale, hands go down, step back, downward facing dog, please. Hips lift up and back, lengthen out. Inhale forward to plank. You can either lower here in chaturanga or come to your knees, lower down. Press into the tops of your feet, root through your legs. Inhale, curl up for baby cobra. Exhale, lower. Tuck your toes. Send it back, downward facing dog. Lengthen back out. Tap back into that steadiness and ease. Walk your hands all the way to your feet. We're coming back into that skier pose, so bend your knees. Feet are separated about hip width distance, skier pose. There's a little bit of engagement through your core. So there's a little bit of a rounding sensation, like you're drawing your navel into your spine. Reach through your fingertips, hips go way back. Bring your hands to your hips and we'll stand up. Sweep your arms up, interlace at the top so your pointer fingers are up towards the sky. Strong container, your vessel, and then exhale, hands come down. Walk to the top of the mat. We'll do second side, sweep up. Exhale, fold. Now you're going to take a big step back with your right foot. Come on to your right knee. Low lunge. Arms open at your side like you have two platters. Strong, steady inhale. Exhale, round. Hands come towards the midline. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Keep pressing into the base of your feet. Inhale and exhale. Open back up. And then we'll take Garudasana Arms. So this time your right arm is on top. Cross it over, taking your variation. Lift through your elbows. Good, uncross, open up, and then we're gonna take a twist. So right arm goes down, left arm up to the sky. Twist. When you're ready, both hands go down, downward facing dog. Lengthen out. Walk your hands to your feet. Again, skier pose. Strengthen in through your legs. Hug into the midline. Draw your navel in towards your spine. Lengthen out from your tail all the way through your fingertips. And then we'll stand up, bring your hands to your hips. Press down to rise up. Sweep up. Lift. Exhale, float arms down. Okay, back to the top we travel. I'm going to turn to face you so you can see me a little bit. So we're going to do a little bit of a balancing here. Stand on your right foot. Start to lift your left foot up, coming first into a kickstand. Hands can be on your knee, on your hips here for a little balance. Steady. Find your balance here. And then lift your knee up. Yep. Yeah. We'll take it into a little bit of a twist. Hand comes to your knee. Little twist here. Press down through that standing leg. Back to center. Release your foot. Both feet on the floor. Solid and steady. Press down. Then you'll bring your weight into your left foot. Start to lift your right heel. Little kickstand here at first to find your balance. Steady. Then lift your knee. Hands to your hips. Notice if your hip is like, if one hip is cocked up and they're uneven, see if you can even out your hips. Yeah, and then we bring it into that twist. Press down through the standing leg, lift up through the crown of your head. Back to center and release. Good. Hips get a little shake out, a little etch-a-sketch out. All right. Feet are about hip width distance apart. We're going to do squats. We're going to warm up a little bit more, generate a little heat. So as you come down, weight back in your heels, hands come forward. Exhale, hands go back, squeeze at the top. Move with your breath. Exhale as you stand. pick up the pace if it feels right for you. Find the pace that works. And then if you want to add on, you could add a twist and a knee. Up to you, your choice. Take it to what feels good for your body today. Keep going. It's a little bit longer. Let's do each side one more time. Last one. Good, set it down. Cross your hands, interlace your fingers so you have your fluttering fingers off to the side. Bring your hands to your heart. Feel the strength. Feel your breath in your body, the energy, prana. Start to slow your breathing down. Good. Release your hands. All right. Come to the top of our mat. I hope we're a little warmer now. Press into your feet. Inhale, sweep up. Grow tall. Exhale, offer it up. Hinge at your hips. Bow forward. Bring your hands to your blocks. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Lift and lengthen. Exhale, take a big step back with your left foot. We're coming into a high lunge. Arms out in that serving platters. Yes, good. Settle in. So see if you can bring your weight down, like your center of gravity down a little bit. Steadiness and ease. From here, we're going to move into warrior 3. So bring your hands on your hips. This is a balancing posture. Bow forward. If you need to scoot your back foot in a little bit, do so. Yep. And then you're going to launch off, coming into warrior 3. Hips are level and even. Lift and lengthen. So you're reaching through the crown of your head as you reach through your back toes. Hands can stay at your hips. They can fly to the back, or maybe they reach forward. One more breath here. Good. Bring your hands to your blocks and lift your back leg up high. 3-legged splits. Lift, lift, lift. Yeah. Good. And then you're going to set your foot down right next to your front. You're coming into a forward fold. Yeah, forward fold down. Super strong, you guys. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, lift and lengthen, press into your feet. Exhale, fold. Let's do chair pose. Bend your knees. Feet are about a narrow hip width distance. Chair pose. So more upright this time. Settle your weight back into your heels. Hug into the midline. Pretend like there's a block between your thighs and you're hugging it so it doesn't fall. Set your gaze. Steadiness and ease here, even if you're working super hard. Let's stand up. Inhale. Straighten your legs. Stand. Reach. Exhale, hands to heart center. Beautiful. Let's do second side. Lift up. Exhale, fold. We're going to go right into it. So right leg goes back. Left foot is forward, high lunge. Open up your arms, holding your serving platters. Head of the arm bones rotate back. External rotation. Press down through your feet. Lift up through the crown of your head. Beautiful. Settle in here. One more breath. And we go into warrior 3. Bring your hands on your hips, bow forward. Scooch that back foot in for balance. Warrior 3. Use your blocks underneath you for balance and support if you need them. Or you can fly your arms back behind you, or maybe reach them out in front. Going into standing splits, ground your hands on your blocks, lift your left leg up high to the sky, standing splits, reach. And then coming into Uttanasana, left foot meets right, Uttanasana, forward fold. Ardha Uttanasana, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, chair pose. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Okay, one more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Hands to your blocks. We'll step right back to a warrior. Nope, I'm sorry, a high lunge with your right foot forward. High lunge, right foot forward. Beautiful. Lift up this time. And then this time we're going to go right into Garudasana Arms. So our left is going to be on top. Cross your arms, lift up. Good, and then we're going to move into Warrior 3 with Garudasana Arms. So bow forward, bring your weight into your front foot, Warrior 3. You can always uncurl and use your blocks for stability. One more breath. Good, as you inhale, stand up, all the way up. And then we're moving into full Garudasana, eagle pose. Cross your knees. Settle and sink down. Garudasana, eagle pose. Press into your feet, stand up, unwind. Hands through heart center, stand. Whew. All right, good job. Yeah, wiggle it out. I saw a few people wiggling. Good. All right, so we'll do second side. Now you know where we're going. Press into your feet. Inhale, sweep up. Fold. Right foot steps back, high lunge. Come on up. Settle down into it. Weight stays in your feet. Lift up through the crown of your head. We'll take Garudasana Arms. So right arm is on top. Cross. Steadiness and ease. Warrior 3, bring your weight forward. Step into that front foot, fly your back foot for Warrior 3. Use your blocks for steadiness if you need them. Press through your standing leg, strong. Good, and then we're gonna stand all the way upright and take full eagle pose. So cross your right over left, coming into Garudasana. Sink your weight back into your heels, squeeze into the midline just like you're doing chair pose. And then as you inhale, stand up, uncurl, set it all back down. Big shake out of the hips. Maybe a little hop. Hop it out, let it go. Yeah, doesn't matter how it went. Okay, let's open up. Open up wide. We'll do goddess pose. So toes turn out. Toes turn out. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, goddess, down. We'll move with our breath. Inhale, up. And down. This time we're going to add on. Inhale, up. And then we're going to take either side Garudasana. You decide. Arms. Good. Inhale, up. And then switch sides. So you got to remember which side you just did. And up. Beautiful. Switching sides. We'll do one more each side. Last one. And lift up. Good, hands to heart center. Beautiful. Turn your toes to the right. We'll do warrior two. So make sure you're setting yourself up. Your feet are in alignment. Your back toes are slightly in, so your back foot feels like a little pigeon-toed, and your front foot is facing the short edge of your mat. Yeah, then open up your hips to the long edge of your mat. Arms open wide. Warrior two. Settle in here. Steadiness and ease. Link up with your breath. Feel your feet on the earth. Reverse warrior. Take it back. Big, graceful arch. Should feel good. Exhale. We'll take side angle. Reach long. Beautiful. Squeezing so that ear stays rooted against your upper arm. Yup. Yes, I love it. It looks so good out there. All my little squares. Good. Come on back up. Warrior two. Straighten your front leg and we'll turn. You can pivot on the balls of your feet. Set yourself up, warrior two, second side. Yeah. And then settle down into it. Take a look down at your front foot, at your toe. You should just see your big toe and maybe your toe next to that. So make sure that your knee isn't caving in. Open up that hip so you see just your big toe and maybe a little more. Yeah. Let's go reverse warrior. Graceful arch back. Exhale, side angle. Slow and steady. Steadiness and ease. Sukham stiram. Lengthen out. Link up with your breath. And your next inhale, come on back up, warrior two. Oh, I know my legs are shaking a little bit. And then straighten. Whew. All right, turn your toes in. Grab your blocks, bring them out to the front. Yes. All right, so toes are facing in slightly. Blocks are out front. Fold forward. And grab a hold of your blocks. Reach long. So it's like you're doing downward facing dog arms with your hips moving back. Torso stays long, head stays lifted. Breathe. Keep an engagement through your legs. So make it still feel like you're hugging in towards the midline, like there's a really large ball or a block or something between your legs, and you're still squeezing that in towards the midline. Good. Come on up. Start to walk your hands in. We're going to stay low. Yeah. Okay. Bring your right hand right underneath your sternum on your block. We're going to take it into a twist. So left hand comes to your hip. Start to take your shoulder back, coming into a twist. If this feels good in your shoulder and you want to open up your arms, fly your arms open, you can do so. Yeah. Keep the chest broad. Roll your collarbones back. So create more space between your ears and your shoulders. Yeah. Exhale down. Slow, slow-mo. And then we'll take the second side. So now left hand right underneath your sternum. Steady your feet, bring your right hand to your hip. Lengthen out through the crown of your head, then start to engage the twist. Initiate the twist through the lumbar, opening up, roll your shoulders back, create more space, and then maybe if you want to extend your arms, you can do so. Fly it open. Breathe full into your rib cage. When you're ready, on your next exhale, uncurl back to center, ground your hands down, lengthen out through your spine. So this is like Ardha except with your legs wide. Lengthen out. Yeah, good. And then weight goes back into your heels, bring your hands to your hips, stand up, all the way up. Whew, okay. Set your blocks aside. We're gonna do a downward facing dog to just kind of iron it all out, and then we'll move on to our backs. So however you wanna get there, simple, nothing fancy. Take your downward facing dog. Actually, you know what? Let's do downward facing dog with a block underneath our forehead. You've done that before, right? I think so. So you're gonna take your block and it goes kind of a little bit far back from the edge of your mat. It's closer to like maybe a fourth down your mat. And then you're taking your regular downward facing dog, arms stay straight, and you're bringing your forehead to your block. So if it feels like your block isn't in the right spot, just go ahead and move it. So bring your block to your head. Lengthen out through your downward facing dog with your forehead rested on your block. A little bit more of a restorative downward facing dog. Block is something there to ground you, to anchor you in the pose. Beautiful. Bring your knees down. Let's take child's pose. Hips settle back. Arms can go either at your side, or you could put your hands on top of each other for a little pillow for your forehead. You choose. Knees are wide, making space for your torso and your belly. Child's pose. Let's come up. So rise up through your torso. Yeah. And then sit down on your bum, and we're going to come onto our backs. So however you want to get there is a-okay with me. Keep your knees bent and the soles of your feet on your mat, and your feet are separated a generous hip width distance. Toes point forward. Let's do pelvis tilts. So you're not actually lifting your pelvis off the ground. You're going to rock your pelvis so that as you inhale, your pelvis tilts towards you, and you're going to feel your tailbone press away from you. You'll feel your lower back press into your mat. Exhale, pelvis rolls away from you and you feel your lower back arch a little bit. Moving with your breath, exhale, pelvis rolls in, press your low back into the mat. Exhale, pelvis rolls away. Little arch. Inhale. Keep rocking your pelvis just like that, exploring your range of motion. How it feels in your low back to press your spine down. A little bit like ocean waves, like you're rocking yourself. Two more. Beautiful. All right. Bring your right knee into your chest. We'll do Apanasana. So now you're in that pelvis tilt so that your low back is pressing into your mat. Hug your right knee into your chest. And then if it feels good, you could extend your left leg. So your whole leg is on your mat. You choose. Apanasana, wind relieving pose. Keep your neck soft, your shoulders soft. Notice if you're holding any tension in your jaw or your face. Let's take this into a twist. So you're going to take your right knee and take it all the way to the left side. Right arm can open into a T shape, coming into a twist. Back to center. Bring both feet onto the ground with your knees bent. Take a breath to settle with your hips right in line with your shoulders and your heels. So straighten out if your body has become a little kinked on your mat. And then we'll do Apanasana on the left. So draw your left knee in. If you want to extend and straighten your right leg, you could do so. Let's move into a twist. Left knee goes over the right side of your body, coming into a twist. Come on back to center. Straighten out your hips so that your body is straight, and then hug both knees into your chest. Let's take happy baby. Grab a hold of the soles of your feet, open up. Rock back and forth. Good, and now it is time for Shavasana. So go ahead and set yourself up. You can cover yourself or maybe put a bolster underneath your knee. Yeah, set yourself up so you can fully relax. Release the weight of your body. Just settling into a steadiness and ease to your breath. No need for grasping or striving. Just give yourself this opportunity for peace and healing, calm, relaxation. And if then there's anything else you feel like you want to give yourself in this Shavasana, anything else you need, take a moment to notice what that is. Grant yourself full permission to take what you need. Please begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Yeah. Take a deeper breath in. Good. Arms can go up and overhead and take a stretch if that feels good to you. Yeah. And then when you're ready, please come to roll onto your side. Yeah. And then help yourself up to seated. Good. Bring your hands together at heart center. I'm going to close by chanting one Om followed by Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Please take a deep breath in. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. And healing and prayers are out to India and all other parts of the globe that are suffering, as well as our own country with COVID. Just keeping it in our hearts and our minds. Good. Bow in. Namaste.